Hey, what's happening, Nation? It's Son Joku. We got to take a look at the Chargers game going into tomorrow night. This is a must-win game for us. If we end up losing this thing, our season's completely over at that point. But, I mean, we still have an 81% chance of making the playoffs if we end up winning this thing out, according to the ESPN guys out there. So I want to jump into it, take a look, get your guys' thoughts on it, see what you guys are thinking about it. A few quick things before we jump into it real quick. I know a lot of people have been throwing around a lot of names out there, but if Marinelli goes out there, changes this defense, we end up winning out the rest of this defense, and we hold teams to under 21 points over the next couple games out there, do you think Marinelli has a shot at ending up keeping this job? When he was first brought onto this team, a lot of us were talking like, well, dude, he's just coming in to be Gunther's replacement for when Gunther eventually screws the pooch out there. So, I mean, there's a shot that he's the front runner as far as landing this job out there. So I just want to get your guys' thoughts on that. A lot of you guys are like, there's no chance Marinelli's taking this thing over. I'll tell you right now, man, if Marinelli goes out there, this defense, I don't think you're going to see too much of a change, especially this week. But moving forward, if we end up shutting some teams down out there and it looks like it's working, the dude has a serious shot at winning this job out there. So I just want to get your guys' opinions on that. And then the next one, when I was thinking about at work all day, if we did bring in somebody new and we ended up going to a 3-4 defense out there, would you rather see Abrams stay at that safety position, or would you rather see him play in one of those outside linebacker positions out there? Because I'll tell you right now, man, if Muse ends up coming along and we have him on the outside and then Abrams playing the other outside, we have Nick sitting in the middle next to Littleton, that frees up a bunch of stuff, man. That's honestly looking pretty good. You still have Farrell playing your line. You got Mad Max on one side. And then we'd have to go out there and get a really good defensive tackle. But, I mean, we'd have a rotation with Hankins and Beasley and those guys that are on the team right now. So I want to hear what you guys think about that one. And then Dalen Levitt is going to get a hell of a lot of play time this game, like a hell of a lot of it. So I want to see what you guys are thinking about Dalen out there. Him and Worley are going to be splitting that safety position pretty much throughout the game. I really think you're going to end up seeing more Levitt than Worley out there. But it could end up being a 50-50 mix, just to kind of depending on what the Chargers are trying to do to us out there, because Gruden was talking about that. And then, so I want to hear what you guys think about that. But then the last thing that I had for you guys was, I understand I've talked about Malik Collins kind of being a bust out there and just kind of sucking for us, but have you seen the difference in our run defense since that dude has been out of the rotation and on IR out there? It sucks to see, man. I think he has a pretty big part of that out there. So I just want to get your opinions on Malik Collins. I don't know if he's going to end up staying. We only signed him for a 1-year deal out there. I don't think he's kind of proved himself enough to stick around, but we need defensive tackle help out there. Mo Hurst is finally looks like he's healthy and he's going to be playing in this game. I really still like Hankins out there. He hasn't been getting the attention that he deserves, but he's still been playing pretty solid for us out there. So that's what I wanted to hear from you guys. I don't want to waste too much time, but we're going to go ahead and jump into it, man. If you're new to the channel, please do think about subscribing. I really do appreciate that. But let's look at it, man, because everybody's been talking about it. I'm sure you guys have been watching YouTube all day and just kind of checking out the different videos. We are injured as hell on the defensive side of the ball out there. Abram is out. Arnett is out. Farrell is out. Nicholas Morrow is out. Heath is out. Malik Collins is out. Like, dude, we're missing so many starters off this defense. Then a lot of people are like, there is zero chance that we go out there and win this game with the amount of people that we're winning or that we're missing right now. And the bottom line is, man, our defense has sucked all season, like all season. When our offense steps up and we put up a ton of points, we go out there and win games. So it's gonna be what it is this game. We're gonna have to go out there and do that same damn thing. I'm hoping you see a few of these guys kind of step up and fill these gaps. I'm really hoping we see a little bit more Isaiah Johnson. I'm hoping we see more Amik Robertson out there. But as far as that defensive line goes, man, if we got Beasley in that rotation, we're not going to end up having Farrell, so hopefully he can fill that gap out there. You're going to see a good bit of Arden Key. The Gruden was talking about Nazip coming back in. We'll still have Mad Max. We're going to have a decent rotation on that defensive line, so I don't think we'll be in too bad a shape out there. That linebacker, that's going to suck for us, man. It's going to force us into a lot more nickel out there, and that's what teams have been exploiting us with the entire damn season, is running against that nickel defense every time we put it on the field. So hopefully Marinelli's kind of getting in these guys' heads. He's been saying, dude, like, you got to hold your gap. You got to stay in your lane out there. Hopefully Mad Max listens, stays in his lane, and we can contain that outside run game. Because I'll tell you right now, dude, I mean, these guys have Eckler back, and I don't know, man. We've had so many teams just kind of run the ball down our throats over the past few weeks. I just do not want to see it happen again. And, I mean, Samoa reported out in his video the other day, man, every time that we're under 100 yards, we end up losing the game out there. It's such a massive part of our offense is being able to establish that run. And if we can't, and I get it, dude, like Josh Jacobs has been banged up. Booker is damn good as a spellback, but he's not a number one, so him coming in it's gonna be tough for us out there, man. But the Chargers, they're a little bit banged up too out there. They're Ederle, their starting safety, that dude is going to end up, he's doubtful for this game, so he probably won't be playing tomorrow night. Keenan Allen's still questionable for this game. He's been limited the past 2 days in practice, so I still think he's going to end up going out there. Their tackle, Beluga, dude, that dude's out. Like, that's going to end up being big for us. So hopefully we can get out there and get some kind of pass rush just going for us. And hopefully Marinelli talking to these guys and bringing in some of that linebacker help out there should be pretty big. Perryman, their like starting middle linebacker, he's going to end up, he's doubtful for the game, so he should end up being out. And then Mike Williams is questionable. But like I said, dude, between Keenan Allen and Mike Williams, they're both questionable. They should both end up playing in this game. But, man, we need to go out there. We need to win this thing. I just want to kind of put my thoughts out there, see what you guys were thinking about it, man. I really think that we can go in there. If we can establish the run game, man, there's no doubt in my mind we'll be able to win this thing. But we have not been able to establish that run game pretty much since that Chiefs game. Like, ever since we played the Chiefs and lost, it seems like we've been on a pretty steady decline out there. And it sucked to see, man. Like, completely sucked to see. But I really think that we can go out there and win this, win that Miami game, and then win in Denver, dude. We have a serious shot at still making a run out there. I get it, dude. There's still a lot of you guys out there that are like, all right, man, I just don't even want to make the playoffs. Just want to go for the draft pick right now. I still, dude, like, you're crazy. You're out of your damn mind, like, to me, if you're thinking that, dude. I want to see the Raiders end up making the wild card spot out there. If we can go 10-6, I still truly think that we can sneak in there. If we go 10-6 and we do not sneak into that playoff spot, at least we went 10-6 and we're still looking pretty damn good. So I'm going to hit up your comments, see what you guys are thinking about it, man. I just want to see what's going on, man. Jason, what's going on, dude? Javen White time. Man, Javen White's a tough one for me, man. He's been so limited. He's had such few playing opportunities. I think he's only actually hit the field one time throughout this damn season. But we're going to be short at linebacker, like incredibly short at linebacker. So it's a possibility we end up seeing him. We're just going to have to see if he ends up being activated for this thing. David Irving's not going to be activated again. That kind of sucks. So I was really hoping we were going to see him back. Worley going to play one of the safety spots, probably strong safety. From everything that I read out there, him and Worley are going to be, or Worley and Dalen Levitt are going to be splitting that time out there. Mitchell, no worries, dude. Flight, what's going on? I like how I was talking. Oh, how he was talking, hit like a Raider. Man, dude, Flight, I'm telling you, dude. If Marinelli can get these guys just a little bit fired up, maybe it was, like, truly, they did not want to play for Gunther. They were pissed at Gunther, and that's the reason you saw this defense kind of just crap the bed so many times. I really don't like to believe stuff like that happens in the NFL, but that's a straight fact. It truly does. So we just need to keep an eye on it, man. I'm really hoping this defense can go out there and not really turn the tide or do anything crazy, but just go out there and just play like solid, true defense out there, man. Davis, what's going on? Joyner at safety and Worley at the nickel. That's very possible. I would love to see that. I just don't know if it's going to happen. Definitely could if we don't actively try to get... Oh, the box? No, dude. If we don't try to get that box on stack, because I'll tell you right now, with Ruggs not playing in this game, they're bringing that damn stack box. I promise you they are. And for all you guys that are sitting out there like, oh man, Ruggs sucks, we should have ended up getting this guy, or we should have ended up getting this guy. You're going to see exactly what Ruggs brings to this team in this game. Because with him not playing, you're going to see their safeties start cheating up. You're going to see that box being stacked every damn time. And until we can break that and beat that, it's going to be a long damn game for us. But I'm hoping Carr can bring it and do it right. MJ, what's happening? Big Al, what's going on, dude? I'm trying to stay optimistic, man, because I know we still got a shot. We just have to handle our business out there. Joyner one safety, maybe Harris at the other, Amik at nickel. That would be cool. I'd like to see that. But, I mean, Gruden came out there and said that the Worley's going to be working into this rotation. We're going to see a pretty good bit of Dalen Levitt out there. I really want to see what Levitt brings to the table, man. I understand he has not ever been a starter for us, but he's been on this team for a minute. He understands the system that Gunther was running. Hopefully he can go out there and make some plays. Worley is interesting at safety. Where's Isaiah Johnson at? I'm still waiting to see what the hell happens with Isaiah Johnson. I've been talking that kid up for a year and a half now. I need him to come out and do something in one of these games, dude. Oh, Bob, what's going on, dude? I'm glad you could make it back. Was in the hospital with COVID watching the game. I thought I was already sick, but seriously, trust me, y'all don't want it. Stay safe, guys. Bob, dude, I'm hoping you're on the back end of it and you're doing well, man. Mind blowing to me that people are still blaming Carr for our problems. 30th ranked defense. Strum, what's happening, dude? I've been talking to a lot of you guys, man, going back and forth because a lot of people have been pretty pissed off about this game. A lot of you guys have been kind of just with the way that the season's heading out there, which kind of sucks because I really don't like to see it, but I understand where you guys are coming from. But a lot of you guys are putting the blame solely on Gruden out there. That Gruden should have went out there and he should have fired Gunther at the beginning of this season. That we never even would have had these defensive problems. We could have brought something else in there. Gruden's play calling in the red zone. Gruden's play calling just kind of overall has been pretty suspect out there. I understand where you guys are coming from out there, and I truly think that Gruden's going to end up being in the hot seat if this team does not end up, if this team finishes 8-8 or below. There's a shot you end up seeing Gruden go, and everybody's like, dude, Gruden's not going anywhere. He has a 10-year contract. Dude, contracts in the NFL don't mean a damn thing. Like a damn thing. If you don't think we're heading in the right direction and things aren't stacking right in your favor out there, I don't think Gruden's going in. I'm not sitting here saying that. But I'm just saying, like, just because that dude's on a 10-year contract does not mean he's with us for the next 10 years, and that just kind of is what it is out there. Eric Harris, too slow for corner. Maybe okay for strong safety. Maybe. We'll see. We're going to see it, dude. Oh, Jack, what's happening, dude? If some don't want us to win, just freaking jump ship. I'm so sick of those types fans. That's what I understand. People are frustrated, man. Jack, I truly do. But at the same time, you got to have faith in your team out there. We still got a shot at this thing, man. The team knows it. We know it. Let's go out there and do this damn thing. Should have fired Gunther after last season. I agree with you, dude. I just want a winning season, something to build on. That's what I'm saying. You go 9-7, you go 10-6 out there. We're improving. You're still improving at that point. But at the same time, we didn't have the offseason that every team deserves out there. That's why you're seeing a lot of the rookies struggle out there. And I get it, dude. There's some rookies that are coming out there that are not struggling, that are just going out there and completely lighting it up right now. And it sucks, man. But I don't know. You just have to understand, dude. It's different for every team out there, especially for what you're bringing. I bet y'all we hire Morris in the offseason. Brandon, I'm pulling for that as a defensive coordinator. I really think that dude might have a shot at winning that starting head coaching job in Atlanta. We'll just have to see what happens with it. What's the status on Isaiah Johnson? Oh, made game saver. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Jason, dude, I'm hoping he gets in there. Like he's ready. He's eligible. He can play. Like there's nothing wrong with him right now. He's not even hitting our reports out there. So hopefully he's good to go. All I want to see is a top 10 defense before I die. Strum, I'm right there with you, man. Give me a top 15 defense, and I promise you everything else will fall into place out there. They can't stack the box if we play recount. Our defense learned from the Jets. Suck and get your defense coordinator fired. We cannot wait to see our defense tomorrow. Man, 40, I am telling you, dude, I cannot wait to see this defense tomorrow night. I'm going to be watching that thing like a damn magnifying glass, just seeing if there's any kind of changes out there, seeing who's lined up wherever they're at. Rico gone? Yeah, no, Rico's gone, dude. Rico's been gone for a good minute out there. Keenan Allen, Austin Eckler, and Mike Williams are all questionable for tomorrow night's game. From everything that I've seen out there, Eckler's going to be playing in this game, which scares the hell out of me. He was not in the game the first time we played him, and we saw that Balaj kid just go out there and just ruin us, like just straight ruin us throughout that game, which totally sucked to see. So hopefully Keenan Allen, one of those two receivers is going to end up going. It's going to hurt, man. Edwards has to step up this game with no Ruggs. Koji, what's happening? I don't even know if I see that, dude. Brian Edwards, we've been talking about that dude stepping up so many times, and what have we got from him? Honestly, not really a damn thing out there. I'm really hoping he shows up, but at the same time, if we're not working him into the offense and Gruden doesn't have some plays dialed up for him, even the announcers were talking last week, the dude ended up being on the field 3 plays in a row out there, never saw the ball a single damn time. I do not want to see Edwards come on the field and end up just being like a distraction, like what Ruggs is supposed to do. That kind of stuff pisses me off because they're not the same kind of player out there. That dude is a big-bodied wide receiver that can catch the ball in traffic. Carr needs to go out there and throw that thing up and see if he can end up either getting the penalty or making a big damn play off that thing. Oh, Wicked, what's going on? If Indianapolis loses or Tennessee loses out, the Raiders win out, they're in. Yeah, I was reading there's so many different things that go into it as far as us making that playoff spot. All we need to do is just handle our business. Go out there, handle our business, end up at 10-6, and then just see what ends up playing out from there, man. If Carr had a top 10 D, we'd be Super Bowl contenders. I completely agree with that, 110%, man. Juan, what's going on, dude? Love to shout. Oh, love the show. Shout out from Arizona, what's going on, dude? So tired of the Carr bashing. Carr's been playing hard for us, except in Atlanta. That's our QB. We need defensive help, dude. If we give Carr a damn good defense, it'll be looking so good out there. Gruden's contract can get paid out and somebody else comes in. That's what I'm saying, dude. Nobody has a true job in the NFL. It is what it is, man. It's the way those contracts are structured. You give them a couple years, but then they always have an out on the back end. And I'll tell you, man, Gruden needs to go out there and either... Everybody, I talked about it all the damn time, just how conservative he is and the plays that he calls and just the situations that we get in. And we're going to end up being like 3rd and 10 or 4th and goal. And then you end up throwing just some little crap little like dump off, and everybody's like, that's on Carr out there. It's not, dude. That's the way that play is designed. That's coming back on Gruden out there. That dude needs to open this damn thing up. He needs to give Carr a hell of a lot more control than Carr has out there, and he has to play every game like you're going into it as a shootout out there, because that's the only way we're going to win these games, if we go out there and start dropping some damn points on people, man. We should be able to prove we can win without the threat of Ruggs. Raider J, 110%, dude. Chris, what's happening, dude? Edwards breaks out. I'm pulling for it. But I'm telling you right now, it could be another game where you go out there and you see Edwards end up having 2 targets, 1 catch for 15 yards. And that's the kind of stuff that'll drive me truly insane out there. Gruden doesn't know how to keep the offense hot with the hot hand. Davis, I'm not disagreeing with you, because it seems like every time we jump out to a lead, things are rolling for us. All of a sudden, we start run, dump off, punt. And, oh, God, dude, it drives me freaking insane. NFL stands for not for long with the Gruden's bet. I'm telling you, man. Anthony, 110% out there, dude. Not for long if you keep doing that damn thing out there. Costas is right. Yeah, dude, Rico's been gone off this team for a good damn minute out there. Wade Phillips, Sack King coach. Man, I'll tell you right now, a lot of people are so high on Wade Phillips. And I understand that dude went out there and threw his hat in the ring, and he's like, I want to be the defensive coordinator. Dude, I do not want to see Wade Phillips come out of this team. If he does, I'll give him my support. But in my personal opinion, I do not want to see that happening, dude. Jacksonville going to upset Baltimore with Minshew returning this week. If Jacksonville upsets anybody, I'll be shocked, man. Like, truly shocked. Gruden is too predictable. The opposing defense knows what we are going to run before we even call it. It sucks, but you're right. And they talked about it all last season, dude. Who was it? It was the... Damn, it was either the Chargers or the Chiefs last season, dude. They were like, no, we knew every time they were going to take a deep shot out there. We knew every play they were going to call. And they did. And that's the reason that we ended up getting blown out in that damn game. And it kills me, dude. All I want for Christmas is the Raiders to make the playoffs. I just want the Raiders to go 10-6. We've all been talking 11-6, 10-5 since this damn season started out there. As far as what's happening, dude, I'm glad you could make it out. Josh, what's good, dude? If we get Wade Phillips, draft defensive tackle and 2 linebackers early. I really hope we go defense in this draft. Like, truly hope we go defense in this draft. My gut still tells me first round we're going offensive line with the problems that we've had out there. But all defense after that. If we win these next 2 games, sign Earl Thomas for the playoffs wild card so he can get ready. That's a tough one for me, man. Those guys like Reed and Thomas and a bunch of those dudes still sitting out there. There's a reason those dudes are still sitting on that free agent list out there. But you're going to see some teams go out there and kind of make that play just to get them in there for the playoff run. If we end up having a shot at making the playoffs, I'm not going to argue with it, dude. 52, what's happening, dude? I can't stand people who blame our offense. Gruden should take a little heat for... a little heat for firing Gunther sooner, but that's it. People don't understand how difficult it is to be perfect on offense. No, they do not, 52. I completely agree with that out there. It's the same way that people are hating on Carr out there. It's like, dude, how the hell do you expect our offense to do anything? Like, our offense has won us the games, except for that Denver game where our defense just went out there and completely showed up and showed out there. You can't expect much more than that, man. We don't know anything about Edwards because he doesn't get a chance to play. Nope, that's a straight fact, dude. I understand you can blame Gruden for not firing Gunther, but it handicapped us right away last year with Vontaze and Abram missing the season. Yes, it did, dude. I like the poster of me on the wall. Jack, man, I always appreciate it when you make it out, dude. Kenny, what's happening, dude? Us winning out and Baltimore losing 1. Is that the only way we can get in? Because I can see Cleveland losing to the Jets and the Giants. Dude, there's a lot of different ways. Let me just check this real quick because I pulled a couple different screenshots out there. Let me click every wrong button that I have out there. The last one that I saw from Mitch Wright out there was Baltimore loses 1 of their last 3 games, and they're playing Jacksonville, the Giants, and Cincinnati. Cleveland loses 2 of their last 3 games with the Giants, the Jets, and Pittsburgh. Indy loses the last 3 games and just completely loses out. They're playing Houston, Pittsburgh, and Jacksonville, so I do not see that happening. And then Tennessee loses to Houston or in either Detroit or Tampa Bay or Detroit or Green Bay out there. That one I could honestly see happening because Tennessee's probably going to drop that game to Houston and Green Bay might end up sweeping by them. But Green Bay might be sitting their starters at that point. But there's still a lot of factors that go into it, man. It's going to be ever-changing as soon as the next week start coming in. Who wins, who loses, dude. But it is what it is. Nobody losing to the Jets, dude. If anybody loses to the Jets at this point, it's because they chose to lose that game. 1 more win, and we did better than last season. That's a Andrew, what's up, dude? That's a straight plus out there. Seems like the Raider fans just aren't used to having an actual franchise quarterback, especially the younger fans. They expect absolute perfection. Yeah, welcome to today's world, dude. It is what it is. A lot of these guys don't understand, and a lot of you guys do. Like, a lot of you guys, especially that follow this channel, there's a lot of older guys that follow this channel. I see it in my demographics and everything out there, and I love it. Like, I truly love it, man. But some of this younger generation out there, a lot of them came when Carr and Mack were on this team, and they're like, this is crap, dude. I'm going back to this. You've had no idea how many times I've had people tell me, like, if we lose this game, I'm jumping ship. I was like, what the hell are you you don't just jump ship in the middle of a season. If you're a Raider fan and you're not used to losing yet, you just need to suck that up, dude. This is something that's in our blood out there. Tired of the check down throws. Yeah, me too. Me too, man. You have no idea. This season is no excuses. The defense is still atrocious. Our defense has been straight trash, dude. And I'm really, like I said, it's a short week, so I really don't know what you can expect from Marinelli out there and how much he can actually go out there and change things. But I just want to see if it looks any different out there. My prediction is the Raiders finish 10-6 and Baltimore rest their players week 17. Thinking they clinch the final wild card spot and then they don't. Raiders make the playoffs. I would take that, man. I would take that all damn day. But I really think we're going to end up sneaking in there and taking one of these spots from one of these teams out there. Hopefully Trent knocked some of that rust off last game because Bosa's playing this week. Dude, their defense is going to be so stacked this week. It's going to suck. Like, that's the one thing they have going for them in this game. But I'll tell you, dude, they're going to end up being... They're going to end up missing Perryman, which is going to be huge. You lose your middle linebacker. We all saw what happened when Kwiatkowski was out of our defense out there. And he's brand new. Perryman's been leading that role for a minute out there. They have their own injuries out there, man. If we can go out there and establish our game, we should be able to win. And I say establish our game because we know damn well if we go out there and don't establish our game, we're going to end up losing because we're not going to make any adjustments. There's not going to be a single damn adjustment throughout this whole damn thing. We need some new blood on our coaching staff. Gets tired as he washed up Boomer Stubble. What's up, dude? I'd like to see some younger faces out there. Jacksonville can't beat a nail with a hammer. No, they cannot, dude. Them and the Jets, they're trash, dude. Trent Brown may be a salary cap casualty. It's very, very possible. If we end up 10-6, so do the Ravens. Do we get in over them? No, we do not, which sucks, dude. Ronald McLeod, what's happening, man? I'm glad you can make it out. Artie, what's good, dude? Bob, honestly, I wouldn't mind getting Dan Quinn to be the DC. I would not mind that at all. Like, I would not mind that at all. The next DC has to be willing to work with the talent that we have on defense, not bringing in some existing system. That would be nice. Being able to just work with the players that you have instead of trying to force a new system down these dudes' throats out there. We've all seen that it does not work out there, man. Yeah, and the way that things are looking, we're going to end up keeping... I think we're going to keep Ty Williams. I'm curious to see what ends up happening with that, man. His contract and the fact that he hasn't played, but what he brings. I mean, if you think about it, man, if Edwards not really stepping up, Ruggs really not getting involved, Aguilar and then Ty Williams as your outside wide receivers, it's something. I just don't know, man. I'd rather see the young kids kind of get out there and take this thing over. If we finish at 10-6 strong and we don't make the playoffs, that's still an improvement. If we finish at 10-6, we don't make the playoffs, I will still be happy as hell about this season. Terrell is toast already. That's really why I think he deleted all his stuff and everything out there, man. Anyone threatening to jump ship wasn't a Raider fan to begin with. Raider Nation is much more than just football fans. Strump, thank you. Thank you 110%. Players need to play out, especially the one-year contract dudes who want to be re-signed. Yeah, by us or another team out there. The NFL worst nightmare is if we had a top 5 defense. Dude, I'll tell you right now, if this team had a top 5 defense, even if you did end up having some struggles on offense, we'd be winning a hell of a lot of games out there. Welcome to Gruden, 7-9, 9-7 seasons. It is what it is. Prove me wrong. That Super Bowl team, the Lombardi was handed down. No, Jason, I'm not arguing with that, man. I am not the biggest fan of Gruden. You guys have been with me for a while. A lot of you guys have, man. You understand my thoughts on Gruden out there. You understand how I see it. He is our head coach. I do try to back him out there, but that dude drives me insane on a weekly basis. And I've made like full videos about getting rid of that dude and how him and Carr do not work well together. And it's just how Carr listens to everything and he does exactly what Gruden wants, but Gruden's offense just does not work in today's NFL, man. Tech is playing versus the Dolphins. Aaron, from everything that Gruden said today, it looks like Tech will be back for that Dolphins game. He is definitely not playing in this Chargers game. Key to this game is to unstack the box and then control the ball. if we can win time of possession in this game, we can get them to unstack that box, it'll be huge for us, man. And it probably is the biggest key to this game out there. Oh, Running Bear, what's happening? Richard, how are you doing? We don't deserve a playoff spot. This team just quit after we went 6-4, and it's all on John. Mac trade is looking bad. I still don't disagree with that Mac trade or that Cooper trade out there. What happened with Brian Edwards? Kenneth, dude, he's not getting the play time, dude. He's not getting the shots. He's not getting the opportunities. Carr does not like his outside wide receivers. I've talked about that a million times on this channel out there. He does not like to go to him, man. He takes his shots to him, but he does not get him involved in those short passing games and hitting those little slants that just tear defenses apart in the league out there. Spend all that money and draft picks on defense next year, there's not going to be much money, man. So a lot of it's going to come through the draft. And unless we end up cutting a few big dudes out there, you're not going to have like a ton of money going in the next season. Raider fans never jump ship. The real ones don't, Bob. The real ones never do. Mac trade is still good. Not as good as it looked last year, but still no. I'm still confident in that trade, man. One dude on your defense, and your defense still sucks. You're overpaying somebody at that point. I love Khalil Mack. I'm still hoping one day him and Carr end up reuniting back in Vegas. I don't know if it'll ever happen, but it's like an old man's dream to come true out there. I think if we do get the tiebreaker over the Ravens, if we both go 10-6, we have a better conference record. I think it will come down to the conference record, but since we have 2 more conference games moving forward into this, we'll just have to see how it plays out. Cool, Kev, what's happening, dude? Ty Williams is gone. Ty Williams he's on the injury reserve. Like he's still a Raider at this point. Like we haven't released him or let him get his medical treatment and everything out there. I don't see anything else happening from it, dude. When he went out there and deleted all his Twitter and all his Raider stuff out there, I think he was pissed because I really think he did hear something through the grapevine out there. But it is what it is. I don't think he's coming back. Like I truly don't. Not with the money that we're paying him, man. No matter where we end up, I really like the growth of the offense this year. Keep Carr to build on. Our defense needs a tremendous amount to build around. Ty Williams is already toast. He knows it. We should know what we do, dude. Oh, Dominic, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. We can't keep players with bum feet. We've seen 2 with bum feet, dude. It does not work out. Edgar, what's happening, man? I'm glad you can make it out. Need to re-sign Morrow. I would take re-signing Morrow out there, especially if we do end up bringing in a new defensive coordinator, transferring to that 3-4 out there. I really like having Morrow just kind of as one of those starting outside linebackers, having the depth behind him. But if one of those guys ends up beating him out, then still having him as the depth out there. Why would we keep Ty Williams, $11 million cap hit, played 5 games over the last 2 years? Thank you. Thank you very much. Is anyone's job safe on the D-line? Yeah, Mad Max's is. Farrell's is. I think Mo Hurst is pretty much safe out there. I think a lot of that D-line, dude, it comes down to just the coaching and the scheme that we were running out there. Malik Collins, I don't see coming back unless he works some magic in these last, 2 games because he won't be back for this one. I'm curious to see if he even gets activated for these last 2 games. In my personal opinion, I don't think he's going to. We need Ty Williams. We'll see what happens with it, dude. Resign Aguilar and extend Miller and Booker. I'd like to extend Miller, get him locked down right now. Morrow, I think, won't be a problem. Aguilar, I'm curious to see what they do with. And as far as Booker goes, man, Booker is a damn good spell back, but he's not a number 2 back, man. And we need a true number 2 back on this team. And that was one of my biggest fears going into this season. Gruden is not going to hire a strong Wilford defensive coordinator. You're probably right about that, Kenneth, and it sucks, but I'd love to see it. Love to see it. Oh, For Life, what's happening? I'm glad you made it out. Dude, they killed it last night. They put out a hell of a live show last night. If you guys aren't subbed to them, you need to go check them out. That show was cool as hell last night. I'm not even going to lie. Bringing their own spin on the things out there. It was cool. Gruden wasted Cooper's time. It did kind of seem, Cooper came out there and said it. They weren't using me the right way out there. I do not want to see it end up being Ruggs coming out there and saying that same damn thing. It'll drive me nuts, dude. We have to get these dudes more involved. I think the graphic was talking about the other night. You can see the frustration in Edwards' face out there, not getting the play times, been sending out a few things on Twitter out there. I just need him to go out there and just get involved, be involved, and then start making the plays when you have your opportunities. That's how you keep progressing out there. Chance, what's happening, dude? Every preseason, I buy into the hype only to be disappointed. Next year, I will too, but I'm going to be more skeptical, so my hopes aren't crushed. Not me, dude. I'm going to stay high as hell and just keep rolling into every season, just thinking we're going to the Super Bowl, and then just kind of see how it plays out from there, man. I have this team back 110%. Mac trade is worth it. I agree, dude. I want Khalil Mack, but dude, I would love to see him back at 11 million a year. Ty Williams can go catch a boat someplace else out there. Richard Carr likes the checkdowns. Think about it. You think John drawing up checkdowns? No, I don't think Gruden is out there calling out checkdowns out there, but it's just the way that his offense is kind of structured out there, man. It's like you look for the deep shot, or, well, actually, you run, you try to pound the ball as much as you can. Then when you get into that passing game, you look for that either Waller or Renfro across the middle. If they're not there, you go to your outside guys. Carr does not like to throw to his outside guys and take those like one-on-one shots out there because we're always sending our outside guys deep. They're never just cutting across the middle. The few times that we have done it, dude, you've seen Aguilar go out there and have a damn field day. And then when the Carr gets to that final look and then he sees the pressure coming, what do you do? Drop it down to your running back. Go on to the next play. It kills me, dude. It truly kills me. Fresh, younger offensive coordinator next year. We need a younger guidance with our younger players. Jason, I would love to see that, man. But there is no chance in hell that Gruden comes out there with his I don't even know what the word is to put out there for him, but he will not turn over the reins to another offensive coordinator. He's calling the shots out there. This is his world. It's his team. It's his offense out there. There's no chance he lets somebody else come in there and call the plays. I would love to see it, like truly love to see it. I just don't think we will. No, he needs to be extended in the offseason so we can keep him for a 5th year. Dominic, I appreciate that, man. If you guys haven't hit that thumbs up, if you don't mind, it does keeps me growing and helps me out there. Gruden wants to be the offensive coordinator, not getting any. No, he will not, dude. That dude's ego is bigger than my entire damn house out there. There is no chance that he goes out there and ends up trying to bring in another offensive coordinator, call the shots. If we end up going out there and getting rid of our offensive coordinator, which I wouldn't mind if we did, it's just going to be. If we got rid of Olsen, it's going to be another puppet that comes in there behind him and is like, okay, Mr. Gruden, I'll go tell Derek Carr exactly what you want me to do. And that's the kind of stuff that it's never going to make this team progress. The only way it's going to change and you're going to see this offense really start to expand and play like that 2021 offense that the NFL has kind of been geared to, it's going to come down to Gruden just expanding stuff out there, man. And I just don't know if he can. I'll take multiple players for just one great player all day. Edgar, it's a toss-up for me, man, because you've seen it. You saw it with, like, Von Miller. You've seen it with Mack out there. They go out there and they can be game changers, dude. We've seen both those dudes go out there and win games. But then there's games where you take that player out of the game and then everything else around it just kind of crumbles. If we could just get a solid set of starters out there that aren't getting banged up, aren't getting COVID, aren't missing week after week. The dude like Arnett out there is killing me right now, like truly killing me because he's missing so much time. Abrams missed a few games. He missed all of last season out there. Dude, it's that kind of, but it's not an excuse, man. You have to be able to go out there and have those guys that can step up, make that next step for us, and just kind of keep rolling through it. We need to use the 5th-year option on Miller. Deserves a big contract. Miller does deserve a big contract. The kid has stepped up in a major damn way. That's what I said. But the option has to be picked up before season 4. That is true. Yes, that is true. We should have kept Moya. I like Moya. That dude got a lot of pressure for us out there. Same defense when Mack was here last. I'll give you that. I agree. We need a true number 2 back. Dude, we need a true number 2 back. And that's the thing. Like, a lot of people are like, well, just draft one in the first round. Like, we're not going to waste our first-round draft pick on another running back as long as Josh Jacobs is on this team. But if we can go out there and get somebody off that free agent list to come in here and not be like a spellback, but to be like a true backup running back that can take over those number 1 duties. Josh Jacobs has been hurt the past 2 seasons, man. He's missed time out there. We need somebody that can fill that gap out there. And if we can get into like a true 2-headed monster out there, and Jacobs is that number 1 guy, and then you have somebody behind him that's just kind of doing like some true work out there, that's exactly what Gruden needs, dude. Think about that. It's what he's had before, and he's missing it, dude. And that's why when Jacobs does not play or Jacobs gets shut down and we don't go for over 100 yards, our offense looks like they're struggling like hell out there because we can't establish that, man. Sucks that our defense, we need to win a shootout every game. It does, but we have to be able to win those shootouts, especially for this season, man. Oh, for life, no worries at all. Mack would make this defense better. Would he? Like, honestly, would he? We've seen him. We've seen him on this defense. We've seen him surrounded by some of these same players out there, man. And to where he makes those plays, to where like, that's the one thing, like with Mack. It would be like late in the 4th quarter, like you have to get off the field. Something has to happen. You could count on Mack to go in there, make a big damn sack, or go out there and tip a ball at the line of scrimmage and just kind of make that play for you. But then there was other games where like you need somebody to make a difference in this game. We need somebody on defense, and then Mack would just kind of disappear. Mac wanted the money, dude. I wanted to see him stay, and I understand it, dude. If I played in the NFL and I was a Las Vegas Raider, and I truly love my damn team out there, and somebody was like, well, I'll give you this if you come to this team, but you're going to keep way less money if you stay with the Raiders. Like, you're going to follow the money, man. You have no idea. Like, your knee can get blown out the next damn day, and then you get nothing. So I don't question what he did out there. It sucks that happens. I think loyalty in the NFL is something that was lost a long time ago, well before Mac out there. A winning season with 9+ wins will attract better free agent players. Yes, it will, especially with the new stadium, all the new workout crap that we have out there, the workout facilities that we have out there. If you can end up having a winning record, it's gonna open a lot of people's eyes out there. Buckner needs to go back to Vegas. I would love it, dude. I would truly love it. Jacobs is only damn near worth trading for Mac. We still haven't even seen his true potential. Thank you, Strum. Thank you very much. Gruden's Super Bowl win was an example of what he can do with the defense. Gruden's Super Bowl win is what it is out there. I bet Mayock works overtime getting us... Oh, dude, getting us some defensive play. I hope you're right, dude. I truly hope you're right about that. Just putting in the work, bringing in a bunch of dudes. Younger Greg Olsen position. Gruden wasn't the DC... Oh, Gruden wasn't the DC in Tampa Bay before. No, he was not. Signed Peyton Manning as offensive coordinator. I didn't remember when DC and Gruden first came to us. Willie Shaw, he was the perfect compliment for Gruden. Bob, dude, a lot of people don't remember stuff like that. Gruden was gifted that Super Bowl by Callahan. It's facts, dude. Oh, real estate agent Jack Thomas, why are you doing, man? I get your optimism for the team. Trust me, I get it, but why would we honestly think this team could go to the Super Bowl because they haven't shown any consistency? Or anything consistent to prove that... No, they haven't. I completely agree with you, man. But I'm telling you right now, as long as we still have a shot, I'm going to keep faith in this team out there. And if we go out there and we lose tomorrow night, it is what it is. It'll suck to see, man. And I'll end up putting out a video about like the changes we could start making out there. Because I still want to see us end. If we end 8-8, dude, I'll tell you right now, Gruden needs to go. Like, if we finish 9-7, it is what it is. You finish 10-6, you don't make the playoffs, it is what it is. But if we finish 8-8... Dude, somebody's head needs to roll after that, dude. Like, somebody has to. First rounder should be the best linebacker or defensive lineman available, maybe even a safety. 40, I would love that. I've been wanting a linebacker in the first round for about 30 years right now. AJ Terrell looks good. If it worked once, why not draft another Clemson cornerback? I didn't understand why we've passed on him. I didn't understand that either, dude. But I mean, Arnett is what it is. Terrell's been out there played the whole damn season, so he wasn't available at the pick 19 came up. I don't have an issue with Arnett. No, he was not. That is a true fact. KC scored 32 in the first game. How is that good defense? No, it wasn't good defense. We played good defense one time. Like one damn time this entire season, dude. It was against Denver. And that's it. And Denver sucks. Martin, what's going on, dude? Always appreciate you keeping 100% with how the team's doing. Let's finish 10-6. It's still an improvement, regardless if the Raiders still we die. Thank you, Martin. 110%, man. No, he wasn't available, dude. The Falcons snaked him right before our pick out there. In the KC game, Mahomes was very unhappy. Boy, got sacked, threw an interception. Yeah, dude. If you can get into Mahomes, dude, Miami did it too, but then they just ended up kind of taking that thing away. Arnett is a press corner, and Gunther played him in off coverage way too much. Him and Mullen, dude, on both sides. We're going to draft. No, I think as far as our draft board is concerned out there, I think AJ was out there like to be our number one cornerback out there, but the Falcons snaked him, dude. So we ended up dropping down. A lot of people are like, why the hell would you take Arnett? Dude, it is what it is, man. You got to go out there. We needed a corner. We went out there and got one. It hasn't worked out, but I still have so much faith in him, dude. Arnett, I still have a ton of faith in. The dude just had a rough rookie season out there. Raiders' old school defense is missing that physical press corner, disrupt wide receivers' routes and timing. Jason, dude, I agree with you. He hasn't been able to play that role because we haven't been calling it for him. I really think that's going to be one of the big things that I'm looking for tomorrow night is to see if Marinelli goes out there and is like, Mullen, go out there, put your hands in his chest and see what you can make happen off the line out there. And hopefully we can generate some turnovers off of it, man. It's not the edge, it's the AB gaps that we need to apply pressure. Edgar, dude, and that's Gunther's defense out there. It just was not working out there. And I'll tell you right now, the outside perimeter, we've been giving it up all damn season to the run game. If Marinelli cannot go out there and fix that, it's going to be the same damn show that we've been watching for the past few weeks out there. Let's get Wade Phillips. Wow, dude. We'll see what happens. He's not my biggest one out there. Marco, how are you doing, man? Both Mullen they're both press corners out there, dude. Sent Edwards and Foster to the Saints for Thomas and Latavius Murray. Man, I got a soft spot for Latavius Murray. I'm not going to lie to you. I was pissed when that dude ended up going off this team. I do not want to see Foster go anywhere. That kid is our future, and I promise you that right now. Arnett and Mullen are both, yeah, they're both press corners, dude. Both of them. Oh, Gunther, welcome back, dude. Gruden ain't going nowhere. No, he's not going anywhere. Like, I'm telling you right now, he's not going anywhere. But the contracts, there's no contract that's, like, completely guaranteed in the NFL. Rod, make them run more press? Yeah, please. For the love of God, Rod, if by some chance you watch, just run a true press coverage defense out there and just kind of see where it takes us. You got nothing to lose out there. PG played the cornerbacks. Dude, that soft zone that we ran was the worst. Like, the worst defense I've ever seen. I say keep more Moreau, if any. Yeah, keep feeding Moreau the ball. Get him back in there, dude. 10 years of Gruden Carter. Oh, Rito, what's up, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. We didn't pass on him. He was not on the board, dude. I think Morrow is just now getting back to 100%. He's slowly getting, I'd put him at like 90, 95% out there. I still don't think it's 100%, but seeing him kind of make that little, catch that ball, make that move on that safety, and then walk himself into the end zone, I think that's big for us, dude. Arnett is good. I think we will be fine. I think we will be, dude. Dude needs better conditioning out there, man. I think Vic Beasley is going to ball for us. Raider Bain, I'm glad you can make it out, man. I've said it a million times, dude. Until Vic Beasley starts showing up on that field, I'm not putting too much stock in that dude. But I'll tell you, with the rotation we're going to be running out there, I'm really hoping he can go out there and make some big damn plays for us, dude. Get back to his old ways and just kind of settle down or settle himself into a full-time position with this team, dude. Too bad it took so long. That explains why Witten was getting so much playing time. Yes, it does. Arnett is legit beast at left corner on the board. Yep. And I'll tell you, dude, even in his college days out there, man, he was playing alongside one of the other best corners in that entire damn draft. And how many times have you heard that dude's name popped up throughout this season? So, I mean, it is what it is. You take your shots in the draft, dude. That they work out, they work. Sometimes you get a dude like happened to Abram last year. You get banged up, you're out for the season. You just kind of keep learning everything. You come back the next season, you start looking a little bit better. So, I don't know. We'll just have to keep an eye on him, dude. He's not going anywhere. So, hopefully he can win that starting job and stay healthy for us out there. Mayock has to stop trying to snake hidden gems in the draft, get the best guy. Yes, I'll take that, dude. Moreau is finally healthy. Moreau being finally healthy, if you see him, dude, I'll tell you, he could be a big difference maker in this game for the, 14th time I've said that this season. So hopefully he can go out there and just do something for us, man. Because it goes back, if you can get two tight ends out there, like two actual playmaking tight ends, which we have in Foster and Waller out there, if you can get both them on the field at the same time, and then all of a sudden it's not a definite running play because you're in your two tight end, it's it, dude. Blitz linebackers instead of back end and safety. Thank you, Jason. Thank you. And I really think, Marinelli, you're going to see a hell of a lot of that. Graphic, what's up, dude? Oh, man. Don't go live, dude. Remember last time you were all slapped out there? You went live. You ended up deleting that video, dude. You got to be careful out there, man. Dark, what's up, dude? I don't think even with our new coordinator, this defense will turn things around. Injuries is one thing, but it hurts the most is that Gruden with his concern. Oh, God, dude. And I guarantee you it plays into the defensive side of the ball out there. Put Brian Edwards on a milk carton. Marcus, what's up, dude? Zone scheme is getting torched on a regular basis, but it's not just by us, dude. If you look at the other 4-3 teams out there that run that soft zone out there, dude, they get exploited. They get taken advantage of. I mean, why the hell would you keep running it when you're seeing it happen from team to team out there? We need to focus 100% on defense in the draft neck and in free agency, dude. Bring in some pieces out there. I really think this offense is kind of clicking out there. I really think it's working well as far as like being able to establish our game out there. We put up a good bit of points as far as like teams that we played, like the better defenses that we played against. We've been able to march the field, even though once we get that lead, we end up going conservative, and that's the reason that I hate Gruden out there. Because when you go conservative and you have no defense backing you out there, it sucks, man. Yeah, he is. Go live, drunk docs tonight. Let's get it, man. Dude, go for it, docs. See what happens with it, dude. I'm fixing to jump off here in just a minute. Just be careful. I don't want to see you deleting any more shows out there. Next game for TAC, yes. Seth, what's happening, dude? I'm glad you can make it out. Our guys need to spend money on their bodies for the long-term play. Bellamy, I completely agree, dude. Gord, what's happening, dude? We did spend money last offseason, and BG threw it away. hopefully we can bring it back and make it better, dude. Gruden gets out coached. I think Gruden out coaches himself a good bit of times out there. Foster could be big tomorrow. Dude, I'm really hoping, like, if he's kind of back in the rotation, we can work him in more. I'll take it all damn day. All I want to see from the Raiders is a win. That's it. That's all. Just give us a win tomorrow. Keep our hopes alive. Keep rolling through. Get some of these dudes back. And then end up going into that Miami game with a 85, 90% full team out there. And see what we can end up doing, man. Gruden's offense isn't looking as solid. No, that offense is not consistent at all, dude. I think the D is a lot better talent. Dude, our defense on paper is so damn good. What do you think y'all's record would be at the end of the game? We're going to be 10-6 by the end of this season, dude. So I'm telling you right now, end up being 8-6 out there. Watch Beasley, going to be our best pass rusher. If he is, dude, I'll take it all damn day because we need somebody. Let's keep in mind, Joey Bosa will play this time, so will Trent Brown. And I really think those two will kind of cancel each other out. And I really think if they move him, Colton Miller will be able to handle his work out there. Gunther's pick. Let's play Littleton as a run stopper. Kills me, dude. It's good to finally join late. Your live shut, man. Dark, I always appreciate when you make it out, man, so thank you for coming in. DBs need to go to tackling camp. Yes, they do. Strength and conditioning depth needs to go. That's Gruden's boy out there, man. Fire his son out there. Nah, dude, that ain't my thing. That's somebody else, dude. Oh. Hey, what's happening, dude? Gruden in his own hot seat, dude, while you guys are sure know the NFL. I'm not saying Gruden's in his own hot seat out there. I'm just saying that if Gruden goes out there and you continue not to win, that 10 years is not going to be 10 years. That is what it is. Even Gruden said that himself out there. Do you think Gruden is going to get rid of Carr and the playoffs are missed? That's a real possibility. I don't think it will happen just because Carr is doing everything that he wants him to do, and Carr is doing it at a very, very high level. Everything that you see happening right now, you could chalk it up to our defense just kind of sucking out there. So I don't think he's going to end up going. You think y'all will blow them out? No, the Raiders don't blow teams out. It is what it is. Reads 50 books a day. That's how he reads so fast. Bellamy, man, I'll tell you, dude. Reading these comments, dude, some nights I can do it and I can keep up with it. Other nights, you guys just torch me on this thing. It is what it is, but I try to keep up as best I can. Roy, what's going on, dude? How is it Miami can get Bowden on the field productive, but Ruggs is just getting by? Because they get him involved. They draw up plays for him out there. They understand the kind of player that he is, and they work him into that offense, and it catches teams off guard, man. And I'll tell you right now, Lynn Bowden has went out there, and over the past 3 weeks for Miami, has kind of learned the system, went in there, and now he's starting to make plays. The dude's throwing passes, he's taking runs, he's catching balls out there, and he's been looking pretty damn good for him. And I'll tell you, with the way that it's going right now, he's probably going to finish with a better stat line than Ruggs by the end of this year. And that's going to blow my damn mind. And I guarantee you, even right now, he has a better stat line than Edwards does out there. And that's kind of stuff, dude, I'll never understand that. Carr ain't going nowhere. Dude, if Carr goes in, I will be so pissed. Like, I will, legitimately tear up if Carr ends up leaving this team. Trent Brown was a little rusty. Saw that. Yeah, Trent Brown was a little rusty, but you got to expect it from him, dude. Only as good as the paper it's printed on. Facts, dude. Gruden wants Carr gone. I do not believe that, dude. I have a feeling Lynn Bowden going to ball out. My gut tells me, Raider fan, that you're right about that. Right about that. Yeah, blowouts don't happen for us. It is what it is. I did not say it was Carr. No, I get you, dude. Lynn Bowden's going to be a flash in the pan, but if that flash in the pan ends up getting you in the playoffs and ends up getting you a win out there, Gruden's son has a job because, Marcus, 100%, dude. All right, man, that's pretty much what I have for you guys tonight. Just want to take an opening look at this game. I do not know if I'm going to end up going live tomorrow night. That game's going to end late. I got to work Friday morning, so it is what it is. But I'll definitely be live the next day or two out there just to kind of see how everything shakes out. For everybody that did come out, if you could click that like button on your way out, it really does help me out, keep me growing out there. But until next time, guys, I'm Son Joku. Thank you all so much for coming out. You know I truly, truly love it. We'll see you guys next time.